Welcome back. It's 5:52. Time for your morning news now. We're learning more about Friday's officer-involved incident at La Crosse's Train Park. La Crosse police say an officer encountered a resistant suspect in the park. After calling for backup, the officer lost radio contact. A responding officer, unable to see the first officer and suspect due to poor lighting, accidentally struck both with his squad car. Both were hospitalized. The officer has been released. The suspect is still being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Charges against the suspect are pending as the investigation continues. Happening today, the U.S. Coast Guard is expected to begin hearings to help determine the cause of that submersible implosion that killed 5 people last year. The Titan submersible was heading to the site of the Titanic in June before losing contact with its mothership nearly 2 hours after it started its dive. OceanGate Expeditions operated the submersible. The hearing is expected to look at OceanGate's history and its operations. And oral arguments will start this morning in TikTok's challenge against a law banning the social media app or forcing its owner ByteDance to sell. Congress passed the law after members raised concerns over how ByteDance, a Chinese company, was handling U.S. users' data. TikTok has said the law is at odds with the Constitution's commitment to both free speech and individual liberty. Thousands stepped out in pink to kick off Breast Cancer Awareness Month a little early in La Crosse this weekend. The annual walk aims to raise $400,000 for cancer research in local patients. Around 4,000 people have joined the Survivor Walk that started at 9 a.m. Beforehand, a Survivor Social offered breakfast, raffles, and live music.
So when this event started, they just decided September was a great month for us to really kind of lead into Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So it starts us off on a really high note in October.
If you missed the event, you can visit our website for a link to donate. When you think of a petting zoo, you might think of animals, but things were a little different at the Onalaska Public Library's Instrument Petting Zoo. That featured musicians from the La Crosse Symphony Orchestra instead of live animals, and the kids got to check out their instruments. The event's debut in May was such a hit, the library decided to bring it back. For many kids, it's their first time ever touching a musical instrument.
To be able to work with the musicians who are so talented and see them as they literally create a song for the first time, the look of wonder in their eyes is just amazing.
She adds that events like this are crucial as they offer an experience many kids don't get in their everyday lives.
All right, in our local weather here, we're going to hold on to high temperatures warming well above what we're supposed to be. Seasonal average temperatures are going to get obliterated today, and as we go into tomorrow, we'll do the same thing. And then expect more of those middle 80s to finish out most of your work week going into this as we finish out your work week going into the weekend. Rainfall is a part of our forecast, some showers, maybe some storms, not out of the question.